congratulate the fact that you honored the campus, and when I leave here, I'm going to the program that those young men are having. I do want to say that I'm very glad that our students, our parents, and our teachers were celebrated. There are some people who are retiring that I know well, like Patricia Dunham and Grace Dublin and Diane Jeffries, who represents the best of the best. When we're losing a lot of retirees, and I think that we should be very concerned about this. Good teachers, good staff, and good personnel. Yes, we have people remaining like Pam Gardner and Noemi Velasquez, but we need to fill the shoes of those who are leaving. And people like Ms. Sandra Green and Ms. Taretha Sims, I am always glad to see parents being saluted for the hard work and partnership that they do in this district. Because I get sick and tired of people talking about where are the parents don't do this and the parents don't do that. And I tell them to shut up because we have good, dedicated, consistent parents. So thank you for honoring them. And students like Andre Flood and the daughter of Dr. Baruti Kafeli and Miss Jackie Hairston and many others that you honored, at least these I know personally. God bless. I came here tonight to quickly remind you that I wanted to do something I did not do at the last meeting. And I wanted to talk about the P's: plan, policy, process, and procedures. First, procedure. Every school district has a superintendent. The superintendent submits a plan. Even under state takeover Title 18A, the Board of Ed adopts the plan. And once the plan is adopted, it becomes the Board of Ed's plan and the superintendent's. The Board of Ed has a responsibility to evaluate the performance of itself and the superintendent because it's its plan. So if things are going awry from year to year, it does not wait until contract discussion to begin to start talking about evaluation, assessment of its performance and the superintendent's performance. Out of that plan comes a P called policy. You set policy, whether you like it or not. Even when I was there, I would never let anybody tell us we were advisory. Did I, Suzanne? I made it very clear we had the power and authority of policy. Now that you vote, you set policy. So therefore, you should be looking at what's going awry before contract time. Also, back to that P called procedure, you have something that sometimes among yourselves and among parents and among others where you take a retreat and begin to evaluate the entire past 3, 4, 5 years, whatever the duration of that contract is or was. In doing that, we come back to something else called procedure, called corrective action plan. Now, at some point, you need to say to the superintendent, this is what we want you to tell the assistant superintendents, the principals, and the teachers, that these are the expectations we expect people to meet on a district level. You also negotiate that with the unions and have some degree of discussion in regards to their contract. Then you come back for further evaluation. Now, I'll say all that to say that it's mighty strange to me that when it was Franklin Williams, there was a need for a national search. Now that it's Charlie Epps, there's a need for a national search. Well, I ain't crazy. I know overt when I see it, and I know covert when it goes underground.
All right.
Because something doesn't have a cape and a hood doesn't mean that it doesn't represent what it is. So let us be clear that we are clear. We will unite, as Reverend King said, with people of goodwill to do the right thing. So remember the P's: plan, policy, procedures, and process. God bless all of you. God bless all of you. And the NAACP is always here to do the right thing, fight for justice, stand up for our children, and I'm glad what you did tonight.